Okay, so yeah, of course, what to expect for this week crypto market outlook. And of course, is this the final dump before we go up again and to challenge 100K? So as you know that Thanksgiving, Black Friday, especially towards end of November, there will be a pullback or a dump. And this is a time where you want to really pay attention because this could be the final dip, the final dump before the massive pump again towards the upside. Okay, so you can see here, current correction in Bitcoin is the last for a major rally. So there are many reasons, there are many ways to back this thing up because according to the historical data, last 3 cycles also similar move. Okay, early November we pumped for about 3 weeks after the presidential election, and then right now you can see market is having a slight breather there. Okay, and currently BTC is somewhere around 94K, right? So Bitcoin plunged about 7.6% from the all-time high, almost reaching 100K, right? So it's about 99.6, okay? Slightly, almost reaching 100K, but it went down, okay? So 7.6% drawdown, okay, at this current high. And a lot of people are panicking, and especially those newcomers or new joiners who are in this space, okay, trading meme coins, I believe most of them. So I think this is a time not to get panicked, but to continue to dollar cost average and continue to hold on to your altcoins. And of course, I believe a lot of people are mentioning when is altcoin season. Okay, when is it coming? So as long as Bitcoin is continue to rally, continue to put a new all-time high, that's where you're going to face challenge on your altcoin position, right? So later on, we're going to discuss as well on the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, further dive into detail on those BTC dominance and other altcoin rally behavior as well. Okay, so amid the ongoing correction in Bitcoin price, okay, so this is by 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, highlighted the steady decline in Bitcoin reserve across major crypto exchanges. Okay, and then yeah, these are all the on-chain analytics, on-chain analysis, right? So if you look at the exchange reserve here, okay, the supply is going down. Okay, steady decline in Bitcoin reserve. Why? Is because people are self-custody. People are withdrawing out from the exchange and to keep it on their own. So they could also cause another supply shock as well in the market. Okay, as you can see, Michael Saylor also has been adding non-stop, buying non-stop, taking loans on his company and then buying more Bitcoin on all those loans that he get. So yeah, this could actually create a supply shock as well. Okay, so to summarize, right, the current dip in exchange reserve suggests that participants who missed earlier accumulation opportunities may now be entering the market before the next price surge. So this could be one factor as well, why the market is having a dip, okay, why the market is having a pullback. Okay, so another thing also to take note is that the fear and greed index, okay, you can see now it's already at maximum level, somewhere around 90 and above. Okay, you can see retails are coming back, retails are doing dumb move like going to pump.fund, okay, creating all those meme coins for public to buy and to pump the coins, and then they're doing a lot of silly stuff in the online world, especially on meme coins. So you can see that the market is already overheated, and I believe this is just a short-term pullback, as you know that the market needs to wash all those weak hands, paper hands. And of course, looking at retail traders as well. Okay, so retails are yet to join the market, but knowingly you can see the Google trend. You can see retail are more interested in meme coins at the moment. Okay, so that's why you can see the market is moving towards the upwards trajectory, especially for memes. And then you can see the top 10 as well. Top 10, top 20 coins are also being pumped by retails. Okay, but nonetheless, we can see here also, right? They are mentioning that retail traders are still yet to come into the market. Okay, so yeah, this is by what Kimchi Premium or Korea Premium Index. So they are mentioning that the retails are still yet to come in. Okay, but nonetheless, we can see memes are already happening. Okay, but you talk about the top 10 or top 20 or probably Bitcoin alone, right? I don't think retail are really coming in, but slowly and surely, most likely the rotation will be coming in. Okay, but right now what you can see is that memes are really overheated, right? Everything is going parabolic. Okay, I think most of those retails are in the inferior stage. So you have to be very careful at this stage, right? And yeah, of course, still early. And for those of you who have participated in this bull run right now, I think this is a time where you really want to witness a massive movement towards the upside because we are still early. Okay, everything is taking off now. as we move on next, right, you can see even institutions, okay, financial institutions are coming in. Okay, so they know what is really happening in crypto space, especially like BlackRock has been accumulating massively with the Bitcoin ETF as well, will actually drive the demand, okay, for people to come in, to open up the gates for people to buy crypto, to have some exposure on crypto. Okay, so institutions, as you know, that they are also one of the game changer here besides retail. Okay, so you can see institutions just waiting to buy up Bitcoin. Okay, so while the initial investment, right, which is the ETF, right? So Peter Thiel observed a shift as institutional players begin entering the market, right? Then you start seeing some pension funds starting to buy into ETF, into Bitcoin, right? Slowly but surely, these are the people are coming in, okay? That is encouraged by those hedge funds like BlackRock, Fidelity, and of course like Katie Wood's ARK Investment. Okay, so all this will add up and will actually drive the price up even more. What's more, with having the pro-crypto president, which is Donald Trump, upcoming, which is the inauguration is happening on the 20th of January, right? So probably before 20th of January, you're going to see a huge momentum, okay, huge bullish movement that is coming in. Okay, so as you know that Donald Trump have appointed a lot of pro-crypto bodies, especially in the financial markets for crypto. Okay, so a lot of big players, a lot of well-experienced players compared to the current government, which is the Democrats, okay, who are against crypto. So I think this could actually really push the price of crypto even more. Okay, then that's where investors will have the confidence to invest even more, right? So Donald Trump ran on the platform that is a very pro-Bitcoin. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. The keyword here is BSR, Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, where they encourage the US government to reserve Bitcoin. Okay, I think they're going to start soon after his appointment on 20th of January. Right, that's where the US government will be storing Bitcoin as a reserve, strategic reserve. That's what actually will be very, very bullish in the upcoming months. Okay, so yeah, nonetheless, this is the latest news. And then we look at Uniswap as well. So Uniswap is actually a DEX, decentralized exchange for Ethereum, and right now they have opened a lot more in other network. And this Uniswap has been around since last 4 years, which is the last cycle of 2020. That's where Uniswap given a huge, massive airdrop for those people who have utilized their ecosystem. Okay, and what we can see right now, I think the DeFi summer is coming back. Okay, the old coin narrative or the dinosaur coin narrative is back again. Okay, so you can see that RBA curve is also pumping. Okay, so Uniswap, right? All right, so yeah, all in all, we can see, okay, slowly but surely, all those retails, and of course, you can see whales and institutions flock to Uniswap. Okay, because Uniswap at the moment, before that, they have some issues with Security Commission, right? With Gary Gensler suing them. And right now, since Gary Gensler have officially resigned, that's where you can see the movement for DeFi can start to flourish again. Coins like DEX, like Uniswap, and the rest of the other DEX can continue to run their own business. And that's where you can see a lot of inflow of money, inflow of funds being channeled to DeFi. Okay, so Uniswap is also one of our play as well, as I've also recommended since last year to accumulate. Okay, so if you have accumulated Uniswap and hold Uniswap till now, I think you should be profiting from now. So later on, we will look into the technical side, and then here we can see. So these are the 3 promising altcoins. Okay, so this is recommended by Top Trader. Okay, so what are the coins that he's looking at? Okay, so nonetheless, he also called this meme coin called Popcat. So even Popcat, I mentioned since last 2 months as well, even on September. Okay, to at least get some exposure on Popcat, dollar cost average on Popcat. So if you have done and you have followed, I think you should be up about 2x. Okay, roughly about 2x, right? If you follow me. Okay, roughly about 2x if you dollar cost average, because meme coin is also one of the narrative for this cycle. So even highly suggested by Murat, okay, is one of the meme coin pro hodler, you call him. Okay, so that's where you're going to see a lot of movement shifting towards altcoins. And then another 2 altcoins here, which is Celestia and Say. So Celestia is a modular blockchain under the Cosmos ecosystem. So I think they launched since early this year for Celestia. Okay, very, very huge company. And of course, Say Network as well. Right, so these are the 2, right? The remaining 2 that could have a huge potential in this upcoming run. but nonetheless, you have to do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. So these are the good examples, right, of coins that are showing strength despite Bitcoin currently correcting. So you want to find out which coin will have the resilience to rally when Bitcoin is down. Okay, we can see coins like 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, we can see coins like 𝗧𝗺𝗀𝘀𝘀. Okay, these are the coins that can able to rally despite Bitcoin having a pullback. Okay, so nonetheless, right, these are the small coins or the altcoins that you want, maybe you might want to pay attention. Okay, so later on you can also see on the technical side. All right, so then moving on next, right, to altcoins. When is altcoin season? Very, very important. Okay, so I think a lot of people have been asking. And of course, you have any altcoin recommendation you want me to look into, also feel free to put in the chat box, or any question you want me to answer, just put in the chat box and I will answer it later on. So yeah, so this is the altcoin season Kickstarter or starter pack that you really need to have. Okay, so if you want to save this, I'll just send the link here, then maybe you can go through it, because a lot of people do not know how this thing works. Okay, and you guys are just buying without any knowledge. But here, this is the rule of thumb. So in order to have altcoin season, the Bitcoin, first thing first is that the Bitcoin dominance needs to drop or needs to plunge. Okay, so currently what we can see now on the dominance now is currently going down. That's where you see alt starts to perform, Ethereum also starts to go up, even though Bitcoin now is consolidating. Right, so when Bitcoin share of the total crypto market, right, also known as BTC dominance, will fall below key levels, right, is a clear sign that investors are moving their money to altcoins. A shift often signals the start of alt season as people look for assets with higher potential return. So this is the season right now. Okay, so you can see that the Bitcoin price has been stagnant. That's where you're going to see a huge momentum towards alts. And then if you look at pairs against Bitcoin, if you see any pairs against Bitcoin outperform against Bitcoin or rallying, okay, so that's where you can see this is because traders can immediately exchange Bitcoin for these altcoins without needing to sell BTC first. All right, so yeah, this could be also one factor. And then altcoins take over trading volume. Most of the alts are actually overtaking BTC, right? So yeah, we can see a lot of higher trading activity than Bitcoin versus USD alone. And then of course we move on into the rotation, right? I also share with you on rotation. So a lot of people ask, how come Bitcoin go up, but my altcoin still stagnant, not moving? What is the root cause there, right? People are getting impatient. So this is, I think, now you need to know. Capital rotation. First thing first is that BTC needs to have a all-time high. Okay, and then Bitcoin consolidate, right? And then only slowly shift to the next plane, right? Because earlier was Ethereum. Last cycle was Ethereum. Now it's like moving into Solana, okay? And then moving into major meme coins, Qantas narrative like RWA, real world asset, AI, DeepIn, okay, and memes. And then slowly moving into no caps. And of course, a reset back to Bitcoin again and continue with a new all-time high. Okay, so these are the plays here. Capital rotation. You have to know what is really happening. Okay, and then all those small cap coins are pumping. Okay, any coin that you hold during the bull run, right, most of them will go up. Even though utility also will go up, even the scam coin also will go up, all the junk coin will go up. So yeah, even the dinosaur coins now are rallying as well. Why? Is driven by retail. Retail are pumping their bags because some of them, I believe, they hold since last cycle. Okay, since last cycle they hold, and until now they are still holding, right? So what you can see right now, the market is back alive again, and that's where their friends are start to tell their other friends to come into crypto, okay, and to download the crypto app. So that's how you get retail to come in. And then out season rule, right? So right now we can see, you have to understand this, Bitcoin dominance. If the Bitcoin dominance is up and Bitcoin price is up, so you know that altcoins will have a hard time to rally as well, right? So it will be sideways. Okay, so this is a very good cheat sheet here for you to know. Okay, a starter pack for you to get to know what is really happening, right? The flow of money, the flow of transition of using Bitcoin dominance, okay, and then versus Bitcoin versus the other altcoins as well. Now, example, now we know that Bitcoin dominance is down. And then the scenario right now, Bitcoin price is probably sideways. That's where alts will start to go up. You saw Bitcoin, BTC dominance down, Bitcoin price is sideways, and altcoins is up. This is a condition that you want. Okay, as long as Bitcoin price is sideways, as long as it doesn't move drastically, that's where your alts will start to perform. Now, but what happened if Bitcoin dominance down, Bitcoin price is down? Of course, yeah, that's where you have to be very careful as well, right? So, yeah, these are the plays here that you really need to know. Okay, that you really need to know all this. Okay, and then moving on next, right? So I already sent you the link, you just need to save it, or you can just refer back to the link, right? And then, of course, another one, big thing here. A lot of people are living in fantasy land. A lot of people like to show off their portfolio. Okay, 5, 6, 7 figure, whichever. Okay, so again, I have to remind you guys, for those of you who are in this crypto space, so it's best to get a refresher and to know what's really happening, because profits are not real until they are either hit your bank account or converted to stablecoin. Okay, because a lot of people, they like to hold from the beginning, riding all the way up, and then all the way down to the bear market again. Okay, and we have seen many cases like the 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 millionaire. I think he entered about 30K in 𝗧𝗊, right, all the way to 3 million. Right, his friends asked him to at least take out your capital. Okay, take out your capital, and you can ride all the way to the red to Valhalla or whichever. No, but he insisted, and he thinks they can go all the way to the moon. And guess what happened during the bear run? Unrealized loss. People lost at the moment. So these are things that you really have to pay attention. Paper gains don't pay your bills. Screenshot your portfolio value won't change your life at all. Okay, so you have to understand that every time when you are up on your portfolio, whether it's, let's say example 1x or probably 5x, most important thing, at least take out your capital. The problem with most people is that they don't even want to take out their capital. Very stubborn. Okay, know how to go in, but do not know how to come out. The key word here is the exit strategy. What is your exit strategy when you come into crypto? So a lot of people do not have exit strategy, do not have exit plan. So what they do is that they go in like there's no tomorrow. They'll keep topping up and topping up, coming out your hard-earned money. And you look at your portfolio growing. On paper, you're gaining, but you have not realized anything yet, even your capital. So that is the thing that you have to take note, right? So remember, when it's time, sell those magic internet coins with no mercy and change your life. So these are the things that you really need to take note. Okay, so I cannot be reminding you guys. A lot of people are asking, when you sell, you let us know. Because even if I tell you to sell, will you follow? Do you have the conviction to sell if I were to tell you? Because a lot of people here, they listen to advice, but they do things the other way. Because end of the day, it's about you versus your mind. Okay, do you have the conviction to sell? Because your mind will tell you, if you sell now, then what happens if the market continues to go up another 50%, right? So these are the things that is playing within your mind. Okay, I can tell you to sell, but will you follow? So you need to have an exit strategy. You need to have an exit plan on your coins that you're holding. Okay, if not, then it will just be a waste, right? Your preparation, your DCA will be put to no use at all if you do not plan to take profits or to have an exit strategy. Now, with that said, how to exit? How do I even channel all these profits? Where am I going to channel all these profits? Because if you hit your bank account, also will be another concern with income tax. So there's another way you can do it as well. You can also put into this crypto card, which is called 𝗧𝗺𝗀𝗃. Okay, so maybe you might want to get one of these. Okay, it only costs you about, right now it's only $70 for one-time payment. Okay, or the virtual card is somewhere around $4. Okay, so yeah, 𝗧𝗺𝗃 is actually a crypto debit card. Okay, where you can able to put funds in, like USDT, BTC, and Ethereum. Okay, and then you can start spending, you can start withdrawing via the ATM. So there is one way that you can be able to do it. Okay, so yeah, you might want to use the link that I given, because they're giving you extra $5 for you to spend. So don't neglect all these options, because this will be coming in handy. And of course, this promotion, they'll be running until I think 1st of December for Black Friday sale and Thanksgiving sale. Because the normal price is about $10 for virtual card, and then $100 for a physical card. Okay, so you might want to get this card as soon as possible, because you can be able to use it very flexible. Okay, You don't have to withdraw all your profits to the bank account. You can do it through 𝗏𝗏pay. That is the game changer here, right? So that's the thing here that you really want to take note. How you can able to move your funds. Okay, so this is how experienced players can able to maneuver their money rather than going through the bank account. Okay, so that's one. And then moving on next. Okay, you're gonna move on into airdrops very, very soon. Okay, we can see if you have been doing Wallet Connect, if you have signed your wallet using Wallet Connect option, then you can able to claim this airdrop. So again, this is absolutely free. There is no charge at all for using Wallet Connect, right? If you are using MetaMask and if there's a Wallet Connect option, right? If you were to click it, then you should qualify for this airdrop. So you can able to start claiming for those of you who are using this function. Okay, so there's one, and then next one here we can see. So this airdrop here is coming in from Chainbase. Now Chainbase, who is doing Chainbase here? Okay, I know a few people are doing Chainbase. Where's 𝗶𝗺𝗺𝗀𝗀 and Belinda here? Right? So I told you guys to do this Chainbase, so you can able to do this for free, right? So you need to, there's another additional 3 tasks here that you need to do. Okay, so you got to retweet, you got to like this, and then you got to get this NFT. Okay, so this is the upcoming task. This is the final task here. Okay, after that, most likely you'll be airdropping that token as well. Okay, and then next one here, we can see coming in from this 𝗶𝗺𝗺 airdrop. So 𝗶𝗺𝗺 airdrop is a wallet. 𝗶𝗺𝗺 is actually a wallet. Okay, so they have a lot of ongoing campaign and 𝗏𝗀 tasks as well. So if you have done this, okay, since last year or early this year, okay, on 𝗏𝗀 participations, you can able to qualify for this airdrop. All you need to do is check your address here, and you can able to claim. So TG is actually today. Okay, they have already launched their token, so you might want to check it out for 𝗶𝗺𝗺. Then, of course, moving on next. Okay, another one here. So for those of you who do not know about this airdrop, and it's coming in from Phantom Foundation. So Phantom, as you know, that is a layer 1 blockchain, and most likely they will be converting their Phantom to S, which is Sonic. Okay, so Sonic is actually a layer 1, a brand new ecosystem for Phantom. So you might want to do this airdrop. Why is it important? Because you have a 200 million of airdrop that they are going to give away. Okay, and of course, in order for you to start, you don't have to pay anything. What you need to do now is to get a MetaMask wallet. Okay, for those of you who have a MetaMask wallet, you can start doing this, right? So I can be able to share you, right, how the demo works. Okay, so if you look here, okay, on this crypto airdrop, right, in order for you to know what is really happening, on how to know whether is it really worthwhile to do these tasks, you want to compare with Mantra, because Mantra also have about 50 million of Mantra token being distributed. Currently, the value is about $3.50 per token. Okay, so even I myself also have gotten Mantra. So one account is about 450 tokens. That is equivalent to about $1,500 US. So if you pay attention on Sonic, look here, raise funds for Mantra is 11 million. Sonic itself is 10 million. Right? If you look at the Twitter score, Sonic have even more than Mantra. And Mantra have already airdrop, okay, with a significant amount. I think a lot of people are eating well on Mantra airdrop. So you might want to do this, right? Sonic for Phantom. Okay, it's a potential airdrop. So you might want to really, really do this. Okay, so in order for you to do this, you might want to, start by going through this website, airdrop.soniclabs. Okay, so get your MetaMask account ready. Okay, get your MetaMask account ready, and then this is how you need to do it. Okay, sign in. Okay, you just sign in, and then you just need to go to this Sonic.arcade, Sonic Arcade, play and earn. Okay, because you need to gain points here. So like today, I played about 93. Okay, and then here, this Sonic Arcade. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to connect a wallet. You need to connect your Twitter account. Okay, so you need to have a MetaMask wallet and a Twitter account, because you need to get the token here for you to play a 4-set token. Okay, so play cost 1 token. Okay, so you have to follow Sonic Lab and you have to claim. All right, so these are the free games here. There's about five games here. Okay, coin flip, rock, paper, scissors. Okay, and then you have mines and bills. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so you got to play. Like for me, they're given up to 10 times for 1 game. Okay, so you got 50 tries here to gain as much point that you want. So the more points that you get, the higher chance for you to get the airdrop, right? Or the Sonic token, which I believe is quite lucrative. Okay, so you're going to continue play. Okay, get it done. Okay, because I think the airdrop, maybe it will continue for next year as well. But mainnet will be on the 12th of December for Phantom. Okay, so you better do it hurry. And then next, we're going to move on into crypto market cap. So you can see now, currently it's at 3.2. Okay, 3.2 trillion. BTC is at 94.4. Look at that. How fast it rallied. How far it recovered. Ethereum is about 3.4. Everything is moving up. Look at Solana 237. Any gainers for today? Zcash, all these are altcoin. Look at that. Zcash, Stellar Lumens, Uniswap. Look at that. Algorand, RB. All those are dinosaur coins are up there. And then look at this 24 hours gainer users, right? Mantra, 5%, 71. Okay, so other than that, not much. Okay, so we look on next to the dominance, BTC dominance, right? We're going to look here, Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so feel free to put more questions in the chat box. I'll try to cover on later. So dominance, right, is the big top here. Now we can see on Monday now. Monday, we have picked somewhere around 61.52. Probably I would expect dominance to hit around here, 65 to 71. Okay, but let's see, because it's still early, right? Still end of November. So where is the next dominance pullback? You might want to see back here. 57.6 all the way to this level here at 55.6. Weekly chart now is heading down, but it needs to break below the middle band. That is for now, because currently dominance is still uptrend on the weekly time frame until it breaks below the middle band. Okay, and then 55.64. Right, so all this area you need to take note. Now on daily already we can see there is a support being broke. Okay, at 58.74, and maybe most likely it might come back down to 58.11 here. Okay, so dominance is down, alts is rallying now. That is how you can see. That is how you monitor. That is how you measure. That is how you keep track on the altcoins. Why is it rallying? Why is it dumping? Look at dominance, right? Then, of course, moving on. Okay, look at total 3. All crypto except Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? You can see here, Monday, overall time frame is up. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs again. And then this is the final resistance. It needs to break 966.74B. Okay, it needs to break above this. Look at the weekly time frame. Weekly price break towards the upside, momentum. A reversal candle is forming. So overall now it's bullish. So it needs a breather now. Momentum, pullback, creating higher highs, higher lows again. So overall on total trade is very bullish. Look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. Ethereum against Bitcoin, you can see now it's rallying up. So that's what you want to see, very important. Is Ethereum strengthening against Bitcoin or Bitcoin strengthening against Ethereum? So as you know that Ethereum is weakening against Bitcoin since early this year as well, till now. And if we tested on this critical support zone at 0.03191. Look at weekly. So weekly, price most likely may bottom here, but it's still a long way to call. Okay, still having a hard time to call because it's still early to call this as a bottom. So it still need to break above the re-entry sell zone here, plus the middle band here for weekly. Okay, so it's still a long way for Ethereum to break above BTC. But on daily now, you can see there is a difference here, which is breaking above the middle band. Change of direction from sell to buy. So there is one game changer here for the daily time frame. Okay, for alts to rally. Then moving on to BTC. Where is BTC now? So very important. Okay, so we can see now BTC 94.4. Okay, this was the last resistance, 71.2. Look at the weekly time frame, higher highs, higher lows. All-time high. Now this weekly candle creating a reversal candle. Okay, so this is the resistance where it needs to break 98.1. Okay, if not, you might see back around 71.2. But if you take the FIBO, from this low here to this, from this high to the low, your next level will be 88.7 all the way to 80.4. That will be the golden ratio here for a pullback. Okay, so daily, still creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs again, higher lows. Then maintaining above the middle band, which is 90.5. Still consider uptrend, right? Look at H4 now. H4 downtrend, why? Below the middle band. Until later, if you can able to break above middle band, and 94.8, most likely they have a high chance of a break towards the upside. If you look on to Ethereum, right? Ethereum now is slowly trending towards the upside now. Breaking higher, this will be the last resistance now that is to break 3667. Look at the weekly time frame. Weekly, you can see bottom out here, break. Confirmation is here. It needs to close above this level here, right? 3489 or 3524. That is Ethereum. So Ethereum, you can see already is moving up already. Okay, it's breaking towards the upside. Okay, slowly it's strengthening against Bitcoin. Okay, so let's see Q&A. Should we invest in the tokens to maximize gain or straight away hold small caps if with limited capital? So again, I have to ask you, what is your intention here? What is your game plan here for crypto? Are you here for just meme coins or what? Are you here for high conviction play like layer ones, layer two? Okay, or you're just totally 100% on memes, right? So if you're 100% on memes, then that's where your risk, you have to measure on your risk, right? Is there a certain budget that you want to allocate? Okay, because my style here, I would usually go for layer ones, okay, and then following hot narratives like RWA, DeepIn, AI, I will try to cover all this with a reasonable amount. Maybe 5 coins under RWA, another 5 under AI, another 5 under DeepIn. And then I spread out maybe 1,000 for one coin. That is my risk appetite, that is my budget. Okay, and then if big caps is more secure to pump, should we invest into bigger caps like ETH, BNB, and SOL currently is already all-time high? Do we still invest in Solana, even if the coin sentiment is high? So again, yeah, like I said, right, if you're looking for life-changing wealth, ETH, BNB, Solana won't give you that kind of gains if you're looking for 200x or 100x, right? But again, if you want to have a conservative play, then ETH or the layer ones or the steady blue chip on top 10, top 20, then you might want to go for it. But if you're a high risk degen type of trader, then you might want to really go all out, or you might want to look for all those are in pump up fund, okay, or mostly in Radium or in Jupiter DEX, right? Because I believe a lot of retails are heavily into Solana memes, okay? Degen, mostly degen, high risk kind of play, okay? But you don't even bother about those safer bet, which is like Ethereum, BNB, or whatever layer one, right? So yeah, these are the things, right, that you got to take note, right? End of the day is depending on your risk appetite and depending on how are you going to strategize on your portfolio, right? Because if you're going to trade on leverage, right, that's where also you have to be very careful. So AI is artificial intelligence. RWA is real world asset. So in order to know, you can always go here, right? Coin market cap. Okay, coin market cap here. And you can able to go based on category. You can see here, AI, gaming, RWA. So gaming also is also one of the interesting play as well. Okay, so I think like Superfarm, Prime Echelon will have a huge bet on towards the upside. AI memes as well. You can see all those categories here, right? RWA. Okay, RWA here, you can see. These are all categorized under RWA. You can see Avalanche, Chainlink, Mantra. DeepIn, you can see as well. Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. Okay, so all these are here. Okay, all these are here, right? So everything is there. So you can able to do it here.